Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, like give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rahakadash, the ones to the apostles and holy bishops, great millstone, peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Shalom, and she brother Ezra Allah back with another lesson. Lord's willing is edifying to the body. Quick little lesson, right quick. Got a couple little videos, little funny little videos about this man and his war and his tactics and his draft and everything, right? POV, it says you just got drafted to fight Iran, right? All right. And you know, this country is split, man. The Lord split this country up, man. All right. He's put, you know, Egypt against Egypt. All right. Satan against Satan. Satan against Satan, right? All right. But anyway, let's listen up to these quick little videos. It's fair use, YouTube, fair use. I'm only using this for educational purposes. Fair use.
But Mom, I don't want to go fight Iranians for Israel.
Joey, don't you dare be anti-Semitic!
I want to go home, sir! You're some kind of anti-Semite, Joey!
I don't even know why we were there.
Let's focus on why that thought is anti-Semitic, Joey.
Get a job, loser. Israel needs our taxes.
But I'm not even dead.
That's anti-Semitic, son.
I like the little clip, you know, because
But Mom, I don't want to go fight Iranians for Israel.
And this is the sentiment, man. Anything that you do, even if you're, you know, it's a skit, AI and all that, you know, but everything that you do is anti-Semitic, even if you're in your own home with your own people, right? This is make, you know, mocking at it, right? Because it's nonsense, all right? You can't do anything about, you can't say anything about those people unless it's gonna be deemed anti-Semitic, right? Which is totally wrong. Shem is his name. Semitic, you know, that's totally wrong, though. You know, the pronunciation of it and all, you know, and we know these people who they are. All right, so, but let's grab this next video right quick. Again, fair use.
Have you ever seen the magic glasses that can see clearly without glasses? This glasses can...
Fair use, YouTube.
Can I help you?
Hey, man, we need you for World War III. You've been drafted.
Fucking loser!
Hi, sir. You've been drafted.
Fuck no! I've been in 6 wars already and 25 tours total. And look at where the fuck it left me!
What the fuck do you want?
No more for yourself, son. I got something better. A bullet sponge in China.
Oh, hello, sir. What can I do for you?
Oh my goodness, you fat fuck. You can hit a treadmill and sign here. We could use another tank.
Hey there, we're drafting for World.
What the fuck?
Jessica!
Brad!
Oh, no, not again.
This is my fucking house, Jessica.
Hello, sir. Your son's been drafted.
Listen, I support y'all, but I don't give a fuck. We already have a civil war with these damn liberals.
What's up, man?
Oh, finally, a normal person.
My mommy says I'm special.
What the fuck? Hey, sir, you've been drafted.
You know I'm your fucking boss, right?
What the fuck?
Just showing you how America's all bugged out. All the way bugged out, all right? All the way bugged out, you know. The draft, where's the draft at right now? All these wars and no draft, right? You would think it would be drafted, you know, people right now, but hey, you know, it's all on the Lord anyway. Got this Isaiah 9:5, it reads, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." All right, so they know that it's not going to be a ground war or anything like that, or that traditional warfare, all right? Because that's the traditional battle of the warriors, all right? with the garments with blood on them and all that. Shooting, and used to back in the day with the swords. Going back and forth with each other and cutting and slicing and all that stuff and all the yelling and screaming and all that. Right? No, this is gonna be. You're just gonna push the button. All right. They got drones. All right. You're just gonna push the buttons and release those missiles out of those silos. Those pilots. Let those pilots go with those bombs, if you will. All right. And that's it. Basically, that's going to be the end all be all. All right. Because the Lord is going to put that spirit upon them to do so. And then yet, what they're doing with Jake, they're making it hard for Jake to get in. I mean, they don't want anybody out in the service that has razor bumps. That one was out, but this one is it's a new one right here. Black woman reveals jealousy white men have for BA soldiers in the military, right? All right, 4 minutes, right? And this is Phillips, I can't think of his name, but fair use, YouTube, fair use. Let's see.
Don't get fooled by phone scammers. ReversePhone.com can help you see who's behind that number.
Okay. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use, educational purposes. Call William Lang with my shot 414-144.
They're enacting a new beard standard in the United States military. And the military has always been a place where they really, never allowed beards and things like that. But they had some leeway over the years. But now since the Trump administration and the new defense secretary, you want to put in some guidelines with beards, and also it kind of affect black men. Case in point, the sister is going to shed light on what some of it could be.
Let's be honest. We all know this thing got nothing to do with a mother beard. White men are jealous of black men, especially in the army. You see it every day. No matter what color, race, anything you see how them black men get treated. Even from basic training, I've never heard a drill sergeant say to a white male, "Oh, you're back on the block." They only say that to white dudes. To black dudes. They only say it to the black soldiers. That right there is just evident in how racist and stereotypical they are. But when it comes down to it, what they be the most mad about is that black people naturally and effortlessly exceed the standard physically in everything they do. And white men, while they can, and they do, they have to put a lot more work in it. With black people, they come easily. So they're jealous. It's really that simple. Those are my thoughts.
My position on the military is this. As a black man, we haven't been paid reparations in the form of cash payments. These people still calling us the N-word. If you look at the things they go do overseas, it's not really anything to do with us and what we do. Not even to so-called defend our country. You go look at recently what happened with the Iran thing, Israel, and all of that. Putting our soldiers in harm's way. Right, for what? For something that really had nothing to do with us, to be honest. Now, I understand if you go into the Army or whatever, you say, look, I'm going to use that GI Bill, get an education, I'm going to use to get that VA loan, okay, I'm going to do 4 years and get out. And if you feel like that's the way you need to do it, then hey, do what you need to do, my brother or my sister. Do what you got to do. But how I feel about, the military and why I didn't go to the military, I considered it at one point in time, but I said, nah, I'm not doing that. And the reason why I'm not doing that, I said at the time, I said because until these people treat black people right, then that's the only way I'm going to get in kind of armed forces for them. They don't treat us right. Even in the military, you've been hearing, you always hear somebody talking about some racism in the military, whether it's soldiers, whether it's the higher ups, always some racism, because that's the culture of those people. That's the culture. And they cannot get away from their culture. It don't matter where they come from, no matter what language they speak, what country they live in, they will not escape their culture of anti-black racism. And I'm not going to sit up here. I always said I'm not going to do nothing to make their life comfortable. Putting my life on the line, no, it's not happening. If I put my life on the line, it's going to be for my family, you know what I'm saying, or my community. But definitely not them. They don't respect it. We've had black men come home from the military, or been in the military, and racists took their lives in a uniform. Police. I've seen stories covered on them over the years. Police tasing and everything a soldier. No respect at all. Some of them don't like to see a black man in a military uniform. Like I say, do whatever you want to do.
And that's enough with that, though. But he's right, though. There's no way we're supposed to be involved in their system, all right? Because this is not, our place. This is a training camp for us, for the Lord, all right? Now, we have to do what we have to do, we know, but, some people like to go to the military just for, if it's a wartime, go ahead and get try to get educated or something like that, and try to get a base going, get a trade or somewhere along those lines or something like that. But that's not here nor there. You're going in the military right now, man. People are ducking and dodging right now. Esau big time. I mean, they doing the Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Duck. But Donald Duck, yeah, I guess bone spurs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He for what I forget his he had a couple different excuses. But anyway, war is a dirty thing, man. But this is not a rest, though. Revelations 18:4 reads, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people." And the only ones that are going to hear that call is the elect. It says that ye be not partakers of her sins, all right? And how does the Lord speak through the mouth of his prophets, all right? It says, and that ye receive not of her plagues, right? This place is about to get plagued with arrows, all right? With arrows from, man, let's grab 2nd Ezra 16th chapter right quick. All right, 16th chapter, woe to the world and those that are in it, man. All right. These plagues are about to be sent, man. And who's going to stop them, man? All right. Let me start at 13. It reads, 2nd Ezra 16:13 reads, for strong is his right hand, that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Only arrow can be shot into the ends of the world are the ICBM missiles, all right? All right, 14 is the point, right? And behold, the plagues are sent. These are plagues, missiles, all right? And shall not return until they come upon the earth. You see, those missiles, the Lord says the Spirit is going to be in those missiles. He's going to be guiding those missiles, all right, to make sure that they hit every spot that he wants them to hit. The Lord says, when I open up my armory, all right, all right, this is the Lord's armory. And this is why he's, then Jeremiah says, Jeremiah 51, the men of Babylon had forbearing to fight, man, all right? They have become as women, man. Jeremiah 51 and 30, right? Let's start getting right to the point. Jeremiah 51 and 30 reads, the mighty men of Babylon, all right, have forborne to fight. Babylon, right? This is Babylon the Great, the whore that sits upon many waters, all right? It says they have remained in their holes. It says their might has failed. They became as women, you see? It says they have burnt their dwelling places. Her bars are broken, all right? Her military might and her strength is broken, right? And the point being that they're not gonna want to fight. They don't want to fight right now. They don't want to fight now. All right, and they just spoofed them a little bit, mocked them, or whatever you want to call it. And with those first two videos, man, that's their people not wanting to fight. All right, they're people in strange conditions. They're people. The Lord says, "I put a perverse spirit upon Babylon, on Egypt." All right, again, this is Egypt. This is Babylon. This is Nineveh. This is all the wicked kingdoms rolled up into one. All right. Rome 2.0 all over again, all right? And so they're going to be afraid to fight, but like in that second Ezra 13th chapter says, they're gonna be afraid, but theirs did fight though, right? But they did fight, you know. But hey, man, if you're thinking that you're gonna be a part of this place and this place is gonna continue, you're on a wrong mind. You got a bad mindset. You know, your mindset is screwed up. The Lord is screwing you up big time. This place is falling, and if you're not, you're either gonna fall with it or rise with the Lord. All right, because when He comes down here to destroy, He's coming two-folded to judge and to make war. All right, when He comes down, we're going up to be our bodies to be changed. All right, He's coming down here to deliver us and make war with those that are not with Him. All right, the heathen, and judgment shall begin at the house of the Lord first, He says. All right. So first He's going to be taking out His own people. He's going to clean this house first, all right? All right, this is, I believe it's 8, yeah. It says, this is 2 Ezra 13:8. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. You see? All right, so ultimately, these people are, you know, they're in the frenzy right now, and this is why they're operating like they're operating, all right? He's coming down with great wrath because He knows He has a short time. When you operate fast, you make mistakes, all right? If you don't take your time to pre-plan and you know what I'm saying? You could pre-plan all you want with the Lord, man. You're going to lose, all right? If you ain't on the Lord's side, all right? All right, but I think that's it. Yeah. But that's all I just wanted to bring that out. But with that, Lord knows I said enough. Lord's willing was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rahakadash, Kram Yeshurah. Wow, ball.